What's up, y'all? About to play some Call of Duty. We're gonna drink. We're gonna listen to some good ass beats. And we're gonna talk about this Tekashi 6ix9ine fellow. Feel me? We're gonna take our time with it though. Here. We're gonna talk about what I like about Tekashi 6ix9ine. We're gonna talk about what I don't like about Tekashi 6ix9ine. What I love about him, what I hate about him, and we're gonna talk about what he can do with himself and his career to elevate, to surpass his, where people see him landing. We're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Get you a drink, chill, relax. I'm about to put on this Call of Duty, and we're gonna talk about it. Here. Pretty much, I'm gonna talk about what I like about him first. But you know what? I'm gonna just talk about what I don't like about him first, because actually it's easier for me to sum that up real fast. You an asshole. You a bitch. This nigga just ran up on my zombie and stole my fucking zombie. So pretty much the only thing The only thing I can really think of that I don't like about Tekashi 6ix9ine is the fact that he's a Mexican kid and he says the word nigga. I don't think genuinely there's anything else. I don't think genuinely there's anything else I give a fuck about enough to not like about him. I don't respect the fact that. So I just died. There's four niggas. And I just got hit from behind from a zombie. But just 2 seconds ago, a nigga's running in my window killing my zombie. You know what I'm saying? Fuck. The same nigga. The same nigga dead right next to me. That's what I'm saying, man. Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying, bro. But, yeah, let his ass rot, yo. Don't kill him. Don't save him. Let his ass rot. Look, still in my fucking window. Still in my fucking window. Fucking idiot. Faggot. Fucking bitch. Look. Four niggas on this map. And how am I getting hit from windows that ain't mine? Y'all niggas is trash. Trash. Pure trash. That's what I'm saying, bro. Any fucking way. Other than Tekashi 6ix9ine saying that he hate, he hate. Other than Tekashi 6ix9ine saying, the word nigga, I don't have nothing against him. You know what I mean? And I can't co-sign, you know, how he be in the video. And yo, this dude's, I'm a fucking yo. And it just be a whole bunch of black people standing behind him, waving their flag, you know, whatever set they claim, they waving their flags, and they just, you know, they cool with that. They co-signing this Mexican kid. He really look white, to be honest. Talking about some, you know, nigga this, nigga that. You know, and I was thinking about this earlier. Like, only black people would allow that shit. Only black people would allow that shit. For another race, we would prop up another race before we prop up our own. You know what I'm saying? We would have this Mexican kid that really looks white. He really looks like a white kid. He looks hella feminine, to be honest. It'd be 100 niggas behind him, and it'd be, you know, the Mexican kid in front. And he'd be saying, nigga this, nigga that, nigga this, nigga that. Only black people would stand behind that shit. White people wouldn't stand behind that shit. You know, Asian people wouldn't stand behind that shit. Indian people wouldn't stand behind that shit. A different culture standing in front of them, you know, using a term that they have no business using, they wouldn't co-sign that shit. I keep getting killed from the windows that ain't even mine, so I don't even feel like playing anymore. But it's just a fucking shame that black people co-sign that shit and allow that shit. And that's why I'm making this video right now, because I don't co-sign that shit, and that's not about to happen around me. So that's the one thing, you know, Tekashi saying the word nigga, and he's not black. Then you got these black people co-signing him for whatever reason it is. They co-signing him. 100 niggas in the video waving flags, co-signing him. You know, using a word that he has no business using. Not saying anybody has a business using that word, but especially not this motherfucker. And what was the other thing I was gonna say? I mean, I guess how can y'all really fuck with this nigga when he's a flip flopper? Apparently, he was a Crip, and now he's a Blood, right? So, and then I think his answer on the Breakfast Club was, I don't even remember what his answer on the Breakfast Club was. I don't even remember. I think he just said I was hanging out with these dudes one day, and then I was hanging out with these other dudes the other day. Like, that's not that's not how it works. If you the type of person that'll claim a gang affiliation, then claim that gang affiliation, and that's you. But you can't claim Crip one day and then turn around and claim Blood. Like, me personally, I would never, like, I've never joined a gang. I've never been in a gang. I've never had any interest in being in a gang. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, you know, I'm talking to nobody. Listen, you know what I mean? People watch this whenever, people watch this on the replay. But,
just spray trap odors and go.
Oh, shit.
And put an end to fatherly feuds once and for all. VIP like
Oh
a
my
VIP.
god. Damn. Wow. This fucking ad fucked me up. But anyway, you can't be claiming Crip one day. He's okay, but my point is, I'm talking about what I don't like about him, you know what I mean? And like I said, I can't trust people that flip flop. You know that, I mean, if you the type of person to claim a gang, you can't claim something like, being affiliated with Crips and then turn around and be affiliated with Bloods. Like, that's not that's not how it works, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it works. So that's pretty much what I'm saying, but that's pretty much everything I don't like about him. Other than that, I'm gonna talk about what I do like about him, and maybe even love about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love the fact that this dude said it himself. He said he has rainbow hair, and he has everybody scared of him, or shook or whatever. And I don't know if people are necessarily scared of him, but I love the fact that he's just trolling everybody. You know what I mean? And I'm the type of person, I love trolling people. Once I find out somebody has a weakness, or they're emotional or sensitive about certain things, you know what I'm saying? I love it. I'll troll the fuck out of them and take advantage of them. I don't give a fuck, because that's not my problem. You know what I'm saying? As a human being, you're supposed to develop your own skills and your own traits, and you're supposed to ascend and grow up. You know what I'm saying? No other human being should be allowed to affect you in a negative way, ever. Period. You're supposed to have control over yourself as a human being, to control your emotions, your insecurities, so on and so forth. So I love the fact that, this dude goes to Chicago, and I don't know if he said he was going to Chicago or in advance or not, but I love the fact that he goes to Chicago. And a lot of people say, it doesn't matter how he went there. The people that live in Chicago said he's not allowed there. He can't come there. So he went there. I mean, regardless of whatever, he went there, and he was standing in the street, and nobody did nothing. And he came back to his home in New York, and nothing happened to him. And all them people that was on the internet talking shit and saying you can't come here, you can't come there, they got egg on their face. They look like clowns. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't matter how you went there. If you was about that life, you be about that life. And I love it. It's absolutely entertaining. It's the funniest shit in the world. When somebody says you can't do something, and then they do it, and then they want to cop pleas and make excuses and shit. Fuck that. If y'all say this man can't come here to Chicago because that's your city, you feel me? And that's your block, right? Then as soon as he come there, I mean, if y'all really run your city like that and run your block like that, I'm not hating on Chicago or nothing like that, but I'm just stating the fact. If that's really your city and that's your block, Okay, as soon as he touched down, the cops should be hand delivering that man to y'all. If you really wanna, be honest. You had Pablo Escobar, killing how many judges? You know what I mean? Like as soon as they was like, yo, we coming after you. You had birds chirp at ten in Chicago. Look. At the end of the day, he went there, you know, and Chicago takes a fucking L for that, because like I was saying, if niggas really like in real life, if that was really their city, as soon as somebody came there that didn't belong, the cops would have turned them over to them. Like, let's just be honest. The cops would have said, "Yo, this the dude y'all looking for? Okay, have your way with him." Pause. You feel me? And that would have been that. It don't matter. It's like it doesn't make any sense. Like, so you got the whole old block or whatever part of Chicago. They want him to come by himself and do what? And just take an L? I don't understand that. Like, I don't understand that. No, the nigga came with or without law enforcement. It don't matter. He came. You say he wouldn't come or he's not allowed. He came. Now the ball is in your court. You dropped the ball. It don't matter. If you was a killer, you would have killed him. He'd be dead. Point blank, period. So it don't fucking matter what time he got there, what time he left. He was there. There was video evidence of him being there. There is no nothing else. All y'all niggas got punked. That's a fact. If I told a grown man or anybody that I better not catch you on my street, and you come on my street, you know what I'm saying? And then nothing happens to that person, he punked me. Point blank, period. He punked me. Because at the end of the day, there's real killers in this world. There's real mercenaries in this world. I mean, people get paid to kill people every day on some for real shit. Not on some stupid internet bullshit. Not on some fuck shit. On some for real shit. There's mercenaries out there. There's hitmen out there that kill people every fucking day. And they don't bat an eye to do it. You understand? So all these people that's talking shit over there, no. If a killer is gonna kill, that's what a killer does. So at the end of the day, they took an L, man. That's it. And I love it because he just trolled the shit out of a whole fucking city. He just trolled the shit out of a whole fucking city, and I love it because the industry, the rap industry is so fake right now, and it's so overrun by a bunch of frauds, man. Just people that do anything to get that bag, man. A bunch of fucking homosexuals and wannabe thugs and niggas that talk all this gangster shit, but they won't. If you run up on them, they'll tell their friends to fight you or some shit like that. No, like, your friends ain't the ones on the records talking about their guns and all this other shit. Is gonna do something? I don't know, bro. Do you think he's gonna do something? Because let's be honest, he clearly doesn't give a fuck about his baby mother. He clearly doesn't give a fuck about his baby mother. It appears that he just nutted in this chick, you know what I'm saying, and was on his merry way. You feel me? There's niggas in this world that have it in them. They're savage. They can nut in a chick, and that's it. I'll catch you later. For real, fuck you and the baby. There's really niggas out here like that. I'm not one of them. I couldn't have that on my conscience, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't have a little me running around out here, all fucked up in the game like that. But apparently Chief Keef, like, for real, he don't give a shit. Like, he don't give no fucks. Like, for real. So what do you think? Like, do you think he's gonna do something? I personally don't think he's gonna do shit. Because he don't care. Not because he's soft or he pussy. But I don't think he's gonna do anything because he just doesn't care. You feel me? Maybe if his children was involved, maybe if Tekashi had his children at the Gucci store with the chick or some shit like that, then it'd be, he'd take it more personal. But they say, how many baby mamas does this man have? They said he had like 11 baby mamas. I don't fucking know. I don't follow Chief Keef. That's my cousins and them. My cousins are from the South, so They know all about Chief Keef. I don't give a fuck about Chief Keef. He's just dead to me. You feel me? But as far as this situation, like I don't even know why he's going at Chief Keef. I don't know. I don't know if he's doing it. I mean, apparently he's doing it for clout, I guess. But I really don't know what Chief Keef ever said to him and did to him to make him, do that. But all in all, I love it. I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love the fact that he took his baby mama to the Gucci store. Fuck it. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Maybe it's some hoe shit. Maybe it's some punk nigga shit. Who knows? I don't fucking know. Would I do it? Probably not. But if I had money to just trick off and do stupid shit all fucking day because I'm a millionaire, then shit, why not? Sometimes you gotta do some ignorant shit. You feel me? Sometimes you gotta do some ignorant shit. But I love that about him. I love it. I love how he trolls people, man. I love how they said to him that he couldn't go to Hot 97. He couldn't perform at Summer Jam. He still went there. I didn't see the video or nothing. Ebro said he had on makeup and shit. I don't search videos for these niggas. I just go off of what people say, what I heard. But I love that. I love that they said you can't come perform and he still went out there to, try to get in, da 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 da. I love that shit. I love that fact. The dude, another thing that I really, really appreciate about this dude, man. This dude went to Chicago, bro. And this man was out there handing out fucking food to the homeless, bro. I see people every day, like, walk past homeless people, man. There's rich people all over where I live at. And they don't donate for shit. So how can you hate, like just be honest. You can sit there and say, oh, he doing it for the camera, da 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 da. That man was handing out, it don't matter. In reality, the man was outside, he was in somebody else's city, handing out fucking goddamn, it's like a million zombies over there. The man was handing out free meals to homeless people, man. And I'm sorry, I got a soft spot for shit like that because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to do shit like that too. Like, whenever I saw a homeless person, I can't fucking freestyle, bro. I wish. But whenever I see a homeless person, man, I feel so fucking bad. Like, I mean, even though that homeless person probably put themselves, contributed to being in that situation, but still, as human beings, we gotta stick together, man. We the same fucking species, man. We the same, you know what I'm saying? We gotta help each other out. We gotta look out, man. And that dude was in somebody else's city handing out free food. And you saw all the love they had for him, you know what I'm saying? You got homeless people out there that have fucking smartphones. I don't know how you ain't got no place to sleep, but you got an iPhone, but shit. But it was a beautiful thing, man. And that's something that I definitely love about that. What else do I like about this thing? I don't know. I just think the thing that I really, really like most about him is just the fact that he trolls everybody. He just, because people are just so fucking sensitive, man. Just so fake and sensitive and pieces of shit in the music industry, man. You feel me? And he just pretty much tells everyone to go fuck themselves, and I love it, man. It's kind of like how 50 Cent came in, da-da-da-da, but, I don't fucking know. But, what else do I like about this nigga? I don't really like his music, to be honest. I've never, not once, ever gone on YouTube and looked up Tekashi 6ix9ine and listened to his music. I don't really fuck with his music. He reminds me of that rapper from back in the day. What was I don't know what his name was. Was his name Onyx or Sticky Fingers? I don't know. One of them rappers that was always yelling and screaming and shit. I was like, yeah, this not really not for me. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, I find that like a lot of chicks like him. You know what I'm saying? But but he's not my cup of tea, man. As far as his music, but I love anybody. I love anybody that'll troll the music industry, man. I love anybody that when somebody tells you you can't do something or tries to threaten you or some shit like that, when that person just goes ahead and says, fuck you, I'm gonna do it anyway, and you ain't gonna do shit. Those are the type of people I fuck with. Cause there's too many scary ass people out here in this world, for real. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Um, but you know what? Also, another thing that I don't like about him, cause like I said, this shit's just coming to my head, cause I really don't fucking listen to him like that. But well, I'm gonna say this first. I'm gonna say I like his confidence. I really like his confidence, man. I don't think it's arrogance, man. I think it's confidence. You heard him on the Breakfast Club, and he said, I mean, I love the fact that every time he opens his mouth, he's saying what he's saying to that person's face. I'm so sick of fucking people in this world that I'll be talking to people on the phone, and they'll be cursing me the fuck out on the phone. I'll just tell you the truth. Or I'll be texting them. They'll be texting me. They'll be cursing me out on text, right? As soon as I get in their face, nothing. Completely quiet. You feel me? And that's what I learned about humanity. And I don't respect that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? But but yeah, I admire his confidence, man. I don't think he's arrogant at all. I think he's confident, man. You feel me? Yo, y'all need to like open the motherfucking shit. Why is nobody go? I'm always like the best nigga on my team, like for real. If I go down, the game is over. But these niggas is trash. But yeah, it's confidence, man, and that's really a really important thing to have in this world, man. You ain't about that life. What makes you say that? Thunder. What makes you say that? What makes you feel that way? But you never know, bro. See, that's the thing. It's always quiet people. Well, he's not quiet, but it's always the people that you when you think that. Nah, he did. Yeah, he did. I think he got put on his ass, but you never know. Like I said, I would never until you square up with somebody, for real, you never know. Until they pull a gun out on you or until their back is in a corner, you never know. See, at the airport, he had what, two or three of his boys with him? Maybe even four. But if he was by himself, you don't think he would have fought? I think when anybody's back is against the wall and they're backed into a corner and it's only them, I think it's just human nature to fight back. Even if you a pussy, you gonna fight back. Even if you a pussy, you gonna fight back. So that's why I don't put it past him. You know what I'm saying? Do I think he's gonna? I don't know. Do I think he's gonna go out and shoot people and do whatever? I don't know. You never know. That's the thing. That's the thing. But I admire his confidence, man. Cause I don't think he like you said at the Breakfast Club. He literally said this is gonna be a highest viewed interview. I think that shit is at 11 million views right now. That's absurd. That shit is absurd. 11 million people wanted to see this kid talk. Can you imagine that? 11 million people just wanted to see this kid speak. Can you imagine that? If 11 million people wanted this just to see you speak, that's some clout, nigga. For real. But what I was gonna say, what I don't like about him is when these allegations or whatever it is that he got caught up, you know, either fucking or getting head from a 14-year-old or whatever the case may be, whatever the fuck it is. But there's nothing cool about that. Niggas know when a bitch is not 18. Point blank period. And if you don't know, you feel it and you ask. Don't no nigga get some head from a 14-year-old or some shit like that and don't know. You feel me? No matter how, the bitch got big titties or fat ass, because I agree, like, bitches today, they have like massive titties and massive asses, and they'll be like 14 years old. You know what's so crazy, bro? I don't know shit about Treyway. I just heard about this nigga, man. Apparently he's a blood. That's all I know about him. But allegedly. Allegedly. But there's no way. There's no way a nigga could, a nigga that's 18 years old or whatever the fuck it is. There's no way a nigga that's old enough to want to fuck a bitch that won't know she's 14 years old. Point blank period. You know, and it kind of feel like it's all speculation, but it kind of feel like the nigga was like, shit. I know you 14. I know you. I know you're not old enough to fuck. Or I know if I get caught up, if word get out that I fucked you, I'm gonna be in big trouble. So let me just get some head. Let me not penetrate you. Let me just get some head. You know what I mean? So I don't fucking know. But that's what it felt like. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's what it felt like. I don't know, man. But it's a lot. It's a lot going on here, man. You know? I think he's the only nigga. I think he's the only nigga. I think he's the only rapper in the game that has rainbow hair. He might be the only rapper to ever be in the game that had rainbow hair. So that means you gotta be open minded, man. Even if you don't like the motherfucker, you always gotta be open minded. You know what I mean? It takes. To be honest with you, you either gotta be gay, or it takes massive balls to walk around with rainbow hair. Yeah, you gotta have thick ass fucking skin, like for real. Because wherever you go, especially around niggas gonna be saying some shit or wanna fight you. That's a fact. So you gotta have some thick ass skin, or you gotta, you know what I'm saying? Or you could just be gay, you know what I mean? Or you could have, you could really just have some real confidence about you. So, you know what I'm saying? But shit. I love the fact he's a troll. What else? And I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if niggas is eating off of him. I don't know if he's like, if he's just, niggas is using him just to get the bag. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I don't know, but it does hurt me and affect me in a way that I just don't know why. When you watch, all you gotta do is watch one of his videos and you see 100 niggas with flags, and it's just like, bro, all them niggas in the hood, you can't prop up a nigga, like you can't prop up a real black dude and stand behind him, and then we unify like that. Like why we gotta prop up somebody from a different race, man? You know what I'm saying? That makes all you niggas look goofy. And then he's saying nigga this, nigga that, like, You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, that's the equivalent of Drake wearing blackface. He's telling you how he feel about y'all. Y'all niggas to him. For real. Y'all niggas to him. So, it's a lot though. It's a lot that I like about him and it's a lot that I don't like about him. But at the end of the day, like, he's definitely a motherfucking interesting motherfucker, man. You can't say he's not an interesting motherfucker. For real. You know what I mean? Should put me in again. Oh, I was gonna talk about. So I said what I love about him, what I hate about him, and then I was gonna say what I think he should go on and do to add longevity to his career and to really get himself out of this box. Because once you put yourself in a box with anything, you're just taking away that longevity from your career, man. Um, what I think Tekashi 6ix9ine should do, like literally right now, like ASAP today, I think he should get into acting. He needs to be in a movie, like right now. He'd be perfect for a summer movie. When you think of a movie like Spring Breakers, right? James Franco stole fucking Riff Raff's whole fucking persona identity for that summer movie. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, that movie was fucking good. I'm not even gonna lie to you, it was watchable. I'd rewatch it. You know what I'm saying? If I was like fucked up or something, I'd put it on. Fuck it. If I had a bitch with me, hell yeah. But Takashi should be in a movie right now, in a summer movie with, you know what I'm saying, some action, some violence in it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he should fucking. To be honest with you, he should fucking die in the movie. You feel me? Like for real. Cause he's going for that, Tupac energy and shit. So he should do some shit like that. Like some juice shit, something like that. And if he was in a movie, it's just a different look. It's just like people treat you differently when you transition from just the radio to the big screen. Why? I don't fucking know. But it's like there's something happens, a different eyeball opens in people, and they look at you differently. I don't know why, but they just look at you differently. And if he was in a movie, I think it would pop. And I think he should die in the movie. That would add, you know what I mean? That would add, just something interesting to it. But he should definitely be in a movie. I think he should try to go mainstream. I think he should try to go on. I don't know why, but this thought came to my head. I think Tekashi 6ix9ine should try to go on Rachel Ray. The white people would eat him up, man. The white people would eat that rainbow-haired motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? So when I'm just thinking from a business perspective as far as longevity, this whole beef and shit don't last. And 50 Cent is the perfect blueprint. His music got played the fuck out because he didn't have nobody to diss and he stopped making good songs. Point blank, period. So what he did, he started acting, getting into movies and TV shows. And he went mainstream, let's just be honest. So I think that's what Tekashi needs to do right now, to be honest. He needs to get into acting and entertainment like that. And I think people would eat him up. I think people would pause. I think the entertainment industry would just, the people would love that motherfucker. Like for real, for real. No bullshit. These fucking commercials. But I definitely think right now is the time. The thing about being a successful anything, it's all about being ahead of the curve. Hit them with something, hit them with that look before they're expecting it, before they're ready for it. You feel me? Hit them with that look before they expecting it or ready for it. You know? And go above and beyond with that shit. Because the music that he makes, this motherfucker, he rap louder than Meek Mill. So he's definitely, I don't see this nigga, you know, making more than 2 albums, bro. I don't see this nigga even making 2 albums, man. I see this nigga making 1 album and like a mixtape. But you can't just be yelling on every fucking song, dude. That's not gonna work. You see Big Mill, like he calmed down and now he kinda uses indoor voice and shit, so you know what I mean? But he should definitely go mainstream. He ain't got nothing to fucking lose. He already, I don't know. I don't know if, I don't know the psychology of that dude. You know what I'm saying? You can never know what's going on inside a nigga's head. You don't know if he really want the streets. You don't know if he really want the clout. You don't know if he ready to die over this shit. You don't know that because you can't go in somebody's brain and read their thoughts. You don't know that. But if he isn't, fuck it. Even if he is, if he want to be on that, if he want all the clout, if he want all the views, all that attention, he should get into movies right now. He should go mainstream. He should be on Food Network, cooking with Rachel Ray. Can you imagine that? The audience would just be laughing. The laugh track would be going crazy. You know what I'm saying? They eat it up. They eat that shit up, man. Because on those, mainstream is just a bunch of white people, man. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not. I'm just gonna be truthful. On them, like you think of Ellen, right? Or you think of Jimmy Fallon, whatever the fuck them late night shows are, whatever the shows are, the talk shows. I saw Kevin Durant on that shit the other day. It's just so fucking corny. It's like everything the guest says, whether it be Kevin Durant or whoever it is, everything they say, it's like a laugh track followed behind it. It's like, why don't you have real conversation instead of trying everything gotta be funny? Everything ain't gotta be fucking funny. Everything ain't gotta be a joke. You feel me? Have a real conversation. You feel me? Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit just really pisses me off, man. Like, I don't know, like Dave Letterman's show, all these late night shows, you know what I mean? Like, but that's why I say they would eat him up. They would love him because Tekashi would say some stupid shit and they was like, oh, like, you know what I mean? So, can you imagine? I don't know if you guys watch the Food Network, but if they did like a Chopped, right? A Chopped Celebrity Edition, and they had Tekashi 6ix9ine on Chopped. See, that's the thing. You gotta do all this shit when you hot, cause then it look cool. But when you do all these appearances and stuff on these TV shows and whatever it is, when you falling off or in the back end of your career when nobody's really checking for you, you look whack. You feel me? So you gotta do that shit when you hot. You gotta do that shit when you hot. It's about the look in those situations. You know what I'm saying? But I think that motherfucker will be a great actor, man. He already an actor. He already be acting crazy. You know what I mean? Well, what do y'all think? Y'all think he'd be a good actor? If he did, let me know in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I know Drake is doing a show based out of the UK or some shit like that. He'd be a good man. I'm just talking from a business perspective as far as how do I make this, how do I bring longevity to this rainbow haired motherfucker? You feel me? What else could he do? Let me see. What else could he do to add longevity to his career? Let me think. Let me think. Let me think. Shit. I mean, this shit sound kind of fucking gay, but promise you, I'm just being for real. His fat ass could work out. His fat ass could work out. You know what I'm saying? What every artist do when they want to reach the girls. They get fit, right? They lose the flab, right? They lose the flab. Come on, man. They lose that flab. Do a couple sit-ups, lift a couple weights, and then there you go. You got the females like, oh my god, he's built, he's sexy, he's muscular, all that bullshit, right? So he could do that, cause that nigga fat. You feel me? So he could do that. That would definitely add longevity to his shit because, it's all about looks. It's all about looks. How many different looks do you bring to the table? Okay, because all he has right now is he's a rapper, so his music, and then he's a troll. He beefs with niggas. That's all he brings to the table right now. But then if you add in, pause, no fucking homo, but he works out, he gets fit, like a LL Cool J, like a Drake or some shit. He gets like buff or whatever. They say, okay, bitches look at him like a sex symbol. Pause, no fucking homo, all that shit. That's marketing. That's longevity. He gets into acting, entertainment. That's longevity. You feel me? So it's so many ways it could go. And like, dude, if I was that nigga's manager, we'd be caking, we'd be getting it. You feel me? We'd be getting it. Because that gangster shit, it's 2018, man. There's no such thing as gangster shit anymore. There's no such thing, man. And you know what's so crazy? It's not even cool being a gangster in 2018 anymore because the market is saturated. You got a whole bunch of little ass kids with stupid ass tattoos of penises on their face and stupid shit tatted on their face, waving guns and you don't even know if it's fucking real on the internet, and then they whack ass music videos that when you really when you really got a chopper and you really got face tats, you know what I mean, that you paid hella money for, and they actually represent something. When you do it, you look just like them. The people watching you, they put you in that same boat. You feel me? So it's not even cool to do that anymore. I mean, not saying it ever was, but it's not even. You know what I mean? Like you automatically get grouped into a different into a boat full of sucker niggas. Let's just be honest. So it's just not real, man. It's just not real. So it's just not real. I don't know what else. What else? Let me think. But the most important thing that you guys gotta understand, man, it's hard, man. The hardest thing out here is to get people to pay attention to you. It's hard.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Mike. I hope you're having a great.
Especially when you're a regular person like me, you know what I'm saying? So when you think about it, I can get the rainbow hair. I can get the face tats. He even said it in his interview at the Breakfast Club. He literally even said it. He was like, "Look at my face. I look stupid with all these tattoos. I look stupid." He literally said that, and I just admire and respect honesty, man. Like he really said that about himself, and I really, really admire and respect people that are, you know, talk the truth about themselves before anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And so I get it. He did that shit to get himself out there. Now the whole world is looking at him. And it's hard. It's hard to have that many people looking at you, man. I'm doing a video right now on that nigga. I don't give a fuck if that nigga live or die. But what am I doing? I'm doing a video on that nigga right now. Can you I would never ever believe this shit. I would never ever believe that shit. So it is what it is, man. But that's the hard part. The hardest part is just getting people to look at you, to pay attention to you. And then hopefully you have a personality or you have a product that'll make people, stick around and continue to stay interested with what you got going on and who you are. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of people are failing to realize it's not called, the industry. It's called the entertainment industry. So that's what it's all about. You know what I mean? Like you guys can say whatever, people can say whatever they want about this dude, but he's popping because he's entertaining people. Point blank. Period. He's popping because he's entertaining people. So, you know, think about all the movies and TV shows we watch, man. From The Wire to The Sopranos, from Training Day to Boys in the Hood. All these shows and movies is about violence and death. Scarface. All of these shows that we revere, and we just like, man, this shit is a classic. It's death and violence, and we eat that shit up. You know what I'm saying? So, why is he wrong? Why is he wrong to be out there? You know what I'm saying? Doing the same shit. Why is he wrong to be out there trolling people and what may look like he's trying to instigate or his own death or some shit like that, He's entertaining. He's entertaining people, man. He's if you really like, how do I say this? Uh, technically, Tekashi 69 is doing his job. Technically, Tekashi 69 is doing his job within the entertainment industry. Like him, love him, or hate him, he's entertaining you motherfuckers. And it's a beautiful thing because if he wasn't entertaining you motherfuckers, we wouldn't be talking about him. Neither would I. Fuck. I'm playing like pure shit, yo. Well, I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. What do you does he entertain you guys? You know? Does Tekashi 69 entertain you guys? Do you feel he deserves everything he gets? Oh shit. It's a wrap. Game over. Told you. Told you. really appreciate the likes, family. That's a good look. I really appreciate it, man. Um, but yeah, if he doesn't branch out, if Tekashi doesn't branch out and start doing something like acting, to be honest, just go mainstream, he's gonna, he's just gonna fall on deaf ears, man. People just gonna get tired of him. And the young kids, it's really the young kids. Only people that's buying his shit are really going to his concerts or whatever the fuck. Is young kids, probably a lot of young white kids. You feel me? Nobody, black people don't. This might sound fucked up, but I think it's the truth, man. Black people don't pay for shit. Black people don't go pay for concerts, go to concerts and shit. Not that I know of. You feel me? So it is what it is. Um, Hopefully he branches out, man, because the platform he has and the resources he has, being such a young human being, he has the world at his fingertips, man. And I know all of you would die to have that financial freedom, that type of financial freedom, those resources at hand, you know. So yeah, I think he should definitely branch out right now. You know, branch out while you hot. Get into acting, go mainstream, get on some TV shows, do cameos. Try to get on Atlanta, that dumbass show. Try to make a cameo on Atlanta or some shit. That's what I do.
Get a great gift for Dad.
If I was his business manager, whatever the fuck it is, I'm telling you, man, I'll be making some serious moves. Cause I see the dude's downfall, man, and it doesn't have to do with him being hurt. Nobody's gonna touch that dude. It has to do with people losing interest, man. The most dangerous drug of this era is attention. And when people lose interest, it's a lot of people can't handle that. A lot of people can't handle the lack of interest, man. It's fucking pathetic, to be honest. But a lot of people can't handle that shit. So I don't know if I'm gonna end it now and come back with another one. I really don't know what else to say about this nigga. I've been talking about this nigga for a fucking hour. Shit. I don't even fuck with this nigga. That's the funny thing. But I just hope he branch out. That's the only thing I could really say. I hope he branch out, man. Definitely hope he branch out, man. And I just wish the people around him would be like, yo, stop saying nigga. You ain't black. I wish one person around him would just be like, hey, yo, you're not black. Don't say nigga. Look at Eminem, one of the best. Honestly, fuck it. Eminem is the best white rapper ever to ever exist. I don't really remember him saying nigga. I don't remember Eminem saying nigga. So why is this Mexican fucking motherfucker saying nigga? You feel me? I don't respect that at all. Period. Don't say that. Nobody should say it, but especially you, motherfucker. Don't say that shit. And all them goofy motherfuckers standing around 6ix9ine. Fuck, yo, I'm telling you right now, and I stand on my fucking pivot. I don't give a fuck. I'll tell 80 of them niggas to their face. You a clown for co-signing that shit. Prop up your own people. Find a nigga on your block that look like you in the face. And prop him up. Prop that nigga up. Don't prop up an outsider. Prop up an insider first. Fucking only prop up an insider. Period. Because other than that, you on some goofy shit. Period. You don't see that shit with no other race. Period. That's why every other fucking race, you know, has just, it's superior to the black race. Because they don't stand for that shit. Point blank period. They don't stand for that shit. Every other race, they prop up each other. They look out for each other. Only the fucking black race prop up another race before we prop up each other. Point blank period. And it's disgusting. So my message to, people that look like me, fuck the bag. The bag gonna come. The bag is always gonna come. But it's gonna feel better blowing the bag when we getting it together. When we propping up each other. I don't wanna blow a bag that I got from selling my soul. Or making people that look like me look stupid. I want to blow a bag that I felt that made me whole getting it. Y'all niggas won't understand that shit. So that's it. 6ix9ine, I hope 6ix9ine, stop saying nigga. Cause I smack you in the fucking face if you said nigga around me. I smack you in the fucking face. But other than that, and don't go around fucking no more little girls. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Don't do that. I don't care if you just got neck. Don't do that. Stop flip flopping. If you're a blood, be a blood. If you're a crip, be a crip. Don't do that. Don't do that. And that's it. Stay confident. Keep being confident, man. Niggas love that shit. Bitches love that shit. Keep being confident. And branch out, bro. And keep trolling people. Keep preying on niggas' insecurities and emotions. Keep doing that. I love that shit. You know what I'm saying? Really, really, really focus on your positives. Don't engage in your negatives, man. This nigga, why is you shooting him? Pick him up. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? If you do 6ix9ine, if you do what I told you to do, if you branch out right now, I want a motherfucking look, check, something. Dap me up, something. Look out for a nigga. If you do what I told you to do, you will fucking have longevity in this game. But if you don't branch out right now and do something different, like 50 Cent did, then it's not gonna work out for you, bro. So with that, I'm saying hopefully this get to you. Hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm a regular motherfucker, and I'm analyzing your situation, bro. And I'm not hating on you, nothing. I'm just keeping it 100. You feel me? It's Lowkey.